Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to take you on a journey today to the majestic mountains of Wonju, South Korea, where art and architecture come together in perfect harmony. Imagine yourself standing amidst the serene landscape of the Korean countryside, surrounded by rolling hills and lush green forests, with the sound of gentle wind whispering through the trees. In this breathtaking setting, we find Museum San, a haven for art lovers and enthusiasts of design. The brainchild of Pritzker Prize-winning Japanese architect Tadao Ando and the late Lee In-hee, the museum's founder, Museum San, is an ever-evolving collaboration that continues to unfold more than a decade after its opening. As we explore this stunning institution, you'll discover how Ando's architecture, characterized by its austerity and meditative quality, blends seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. As we wander through the museum's grounds, we're treated to an array of traditional Korean art and international contemporary works. But what truly sets Museum San apart is its unique dialogue between art and nature. Ando's design isn't just a static creation, it's a living, breathing entity that responds to the changing seasons and the gentle rhythms of the natural world. One of the most striking aspects of Museum San is its recent addition, Ground, an underground installation co-designed by Ando and British sculptor Antony Gormley. This thought-provoking work invites us to contemplate our place within the earth and our connection to the land. As we descend into the depths of the installation, we're reminded of the beauty and simplicity that can be found in the stillness of the natural world. As we explore Museum San, we're not just witnessing a remarkable achievement in architecture, we're experiencing a profound celebration of the human spirit. We're reminded that even in the most unexpected places, art and nature can come together to create something truly extraordinary. And so, as we conclude our visit to Museum San, I hope you've been inspired by the beauty and simplicity of this remarkable institution. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. As we continue our exploration of the fascinating stories from around the world, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new frontier, space exploration. Today, we're going to talk about NASA's ambitious Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the moon by 2026. The program has been making headlines lately, and for good reason. Just recently, NASA rolled out its new moon rocket, Artemis II, at the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida. This massive machine is designed to take astronauts on a historic journey to the lunar surface, marking the first time humans will set foot on the moon in over 50 years. The excitement is palpable, and we can't help but feel a sense of wonder and awe at the sheer scale and complexity of this undertaking. As I delved deeper into the story, I was struck by the incredible amount of work that has gone into making this mission a reality. Thousands of engineers, scientists, and technicians have dedicated themselves to designing, building, and testing the spacecraft, rocket, and all the systems that will support the astronauts on their journey. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our innate desire to explore and push beyond the boundaries of what's possible. The Artemis Thelkin crew, consisting of astronauts Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, will embark on a remarkable adventure, traveling over 240,000 miles to the moon and back again. They'll spend several days in orbit around the Earth, conducting scientific experiments and preparing for their lunar landing. Once they arrive at the moon, they'll have 3 hours dedicated to lunar observation, studying the geology and taking in the breathtaking views of our celestial neighbor. As I listened to the astronauts share their thoughts on this mission, I was struck by their sense of calm and focus. Despite the immense risks and challenges involved, they exude a confidence that comes from years of training and preparation. They know that they're part of something much bigger than themselves, a mission that will inspire generations to come and pave the way for future space exploration. As we look to the stars and contemplate our place in the universe, we're reminded that the journey to the moon is not just about the destination, it's about the journey itself. It's about the people who work tirelessly behind the scenes, the technological innovations that make it possible, and the boundless curiosity that drives us to explore. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we wrap up our journey today, I want to take you to the southern coast of Australia, where a tale of resilience and adaptation is unfolding. The picturesque town of Port Fairy in Victoria's southwest is facing the harsh realities of coastal erosion, exacerbated by climate change. The relentless pounding of the Southern Ocean waves and strong winds has left the shoreline vulnerable, with beaches disappearing at an alarming rate. I spoke to Blake Allen, the scientific lead of Deakin University's National Coastal Drone Program, who has been monitoring the effects of coastal erosion in Port Fairy. He shared with me the story of how local residents, led by Abbott, came together to measure the impact of erosion on their beloved beaches. Using innovative methods like drones, they've been able to better understand the problem and find ways to mitigate its effects. One such initiative is the installation of vegetation matting at a beach known as the night soil site. This simple yet effective solution has helped stabilize the dunes and promote vegetation growth, providing a natural barrier against the erosive forces of the ocean. However, not all solutions have been successful, as seen in the case of the rock wall installed near the former tip site, which has actually deflected energy from the waves and caused aggressive erosion on either side. But there's hope on the horizon. Research by University of Melbourne coastal geomorphologist David Kennedy has shown that human intervention can help stabilize beaches, particularly when working in concert with nature. His study on Sandringham Beach in Bayside, Melbourne, found that a combination of sand replenishment and rock groins has slowed down erosion over the past 20 years. Kennedy's work suggests that by understanding the dynamic nature of our coastlines and working with the natural environment, we can find ways to save our beaches from the ravages of climate change. As he so aptly put it, we've got to work with what nature's throwing at us to maintain the bits we love. If we don't, we're just gonna have seawalls all the way along and no beaches. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded that even in the face of adversity, there's always a way forward. The people of Port Fairy and the researchers working tirelessly to find solutions are a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience and innovation. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.